she doesn't really have a way to get away. So the gank can be very deadly, and I think a lot of the early action is going to be centered around Husha versus a Bury right here. Husha does have the stronger pick a little bit earlier. Flash.
Yeah, it's good timing too, you know, so I think there's some hope there. Even if he's fallen behind a little in farm, gotta be careful though. This Bury is hanging around. Start to see if the sports roam. Oh, hey, here we go. Minji combining up with Husha finds more damage onto Gory, but no flashes burned still. Husha only on level 4 as he takes another trip into this mid lane.
And that was one of the biggest gates that they faced in the MSI, is that, you know, they just... He wasn't a great Ahri, but he also could not play against it whatsoever. So they ended up putting themselves in a bad spot.
Shampoo issues sometimes are a little bit rough here. Now, speaking of, Minji, one of those players that does sometimes have those issues. Really good escape in the 1v2. Did have to burn Flash to do it, so that is still a win as far as PSG Talon are concerned. But they know on the Beyond Gaming side that this early game does seem not too bad for Mega Bank Beyond Gaming.
Yeah, they so far have kept Minji alive, and maybe Husha can do something here.
Husha? Okay, Flash, ooh, just dodges out of the Cyclone. There's another cast of it, though, and he will expend it, as Gory also does. And they both just kind of touch the edges of the big...
Kind of cancel each other out, and Gory keeps himself alive there.
All right, Husha going to look to take away this red. However, Unified smelling an opportunity. They will get the hook on, but... Wrong Wukong. Now Kino, he goes in on the Zenith Blade and the ultimate first blood for the Jinx as Wako lines up the perfect rocket, flashes the wall, looks for Unified into the laser, the stun, a double kill, and it doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, that was so well done by Husha. He actually baits a ton of abilities just with that clone, and once they were over the wall, they had nothing left in the bank. Wako comes in with the super... I do have to mention, even though Zeri's incredibly powerful, it is also true that Jinx in the very late game does kind of counter him out.
Okay, Flash followed. Hanabi has decided the time for weak side is over. That is going to be the burn down. The tick doesn't quite do it. And first brick, of course, not to mention the dragons, the 2 kills. They haven't really given anything up just yet, although that will change as Gory is just free hitting tower up top. But will there be a cost associated with it? 3! Oh! Has to heartbreak away to try and avoid that seismic shove, meaning there is going to be a little bit of poke damage on this turret. There's the hook in. Kaiwing does manage to find Kino. He takes a lot more damage and dishes out Force to Flash after the fact. Beyond Gaming are going to be pretty happy with that's how Mass works. They are cutting down the gold lead.
Obviously very close here. Beyond Gaming, they need to find a pick right off the back. I don't think they want to take a front-to-back team fight. Let's see how they approach this one. Husha and Talia can be very sneaky.
Kaiwing find what he wants, so they realize there's an opportunity to take him out. Wako shreds through him in a heartbeat, but what a massive gnar from Hanabi to save the day. But Beyond Gaming are not done just yet. They find Gory, however. Hanabi Unified still here, doing damage.
The sustain?
That's a big knockup. Double kill. Wako's still alive in this one, and he's going to be the hero trying to dodge. Two-step, no, the Bella's Breath is there, and Husha can't quite get him here. Hanabi is the last man standing. That big gnar from Leakai, it wasn't quite enough. Hanabi gets the big knockdown. Man, I can't believe that ended in a 4-for-4.
Yeah, what a nail-biter of a fight. At the end of the day, nobody's going to kill Ornn. We kind of knew that from the time. PSG is in much better position with Hanabi now making it into the river.
Yeah, and also a lot of burn summoners keeping that in mind. However, the dragon is going to be shredded through the channel, the Weaver's Wall. They are going to actually cut off Bury on the opposite sides. Try to rush down the Drake, but look at that, it's resetting. Oh no, Beyond Gaming, they were hoping they could actually get this one down, but now they're in an even worse position with shredded health bars, and it's just a delicate dance. Leakai threatening around the side, but the Gnar bar is going to run out sooner or later. Hanabi just threatening. They actually have the root on the catch. The Gnar, Leakai going to hop the wall, somehow gets away, and they take the dragon. Can they actually get away with it? I don't think without casualties, Clement. They're going to lose Kino at the very least. Minji going into stasis will fall. So they trade 2 for the dragon secure, but wouldn't you know it, PSG running straight for the Baron.
Yeah, that's the big change of the equation right here. Beyond Gaming, they were eyeing the Hextech Soul point right there, so they were willing to trade members for it. But right off the bat, PSG might just be accelerating this game. Let's take a look at who could possibly get here. So the Blast Cone is still there, and Husha is Wako actually just straight up takes the blast ball now.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but you know what? They're going to peel him off right now. Wako does a lot of damage. Kaiwing trying to run interference, but look at how low they're being shredded by the Baron. PSG actually trying to reset, but they do manage to get a grab onto Husha, but it's the wrong one. That's why the Wukong has value. A big hop, skip, and a jump for Lee Kai. Meanwhile, though, the root down Gory is going to take Wako out of the fight, and Lee Kai is trying to buy a little time for the rest of the cavalry to arrive. Unfortunately, it's Kino, doesn't really have any damage to work with. So Unified able to pick up another kill off the back of that one. 24 minutes, Baron stopped, but it's a...
Have to deal with the Ornn, so he's not going to get his Infinity Edge just yet. Does have to go for the Lord Dominic's regard here, so I have to say,
okay, the knock-up. They've got the shove. They're doing a lot of damage to him. There is going to be a little more defensively minded ult, and the rocket comes through. Wako getting the reset. The Gnar against the wall from Lee Kai, a double kill.
The double knockback.
In the back, seismically. It doesn't matter that Gory stole the Gnar because he's got no more teammates left, and they are gonna get the ace to keep on pushing this one.
And in a split second, PSG just throw everything away. Hanabi doesn't even get to use his ultimate. That was just a stone-headed play. He just goes straight in and gets melted.
This is huge right now. Mega Man Beyond Gaming, they're going for gold. They don't need any of the other objectives because there's still 10 seconds. Even on Kaiwing at this point, they have so much shred through the base. Clement, Beyond Gaming, they're going to upset the apple cart. We talked about potential upsets, but this one is big, given how it's gone this week. Mega Man Beyond Gaming closing it out off the back of a huge fight.
What did I just watch?